Welcome back to Breakout. Today we're going to be getting on with a lot of the sort of final stuff heading towards the sort of diamond pickaxe area. To get started with that though, I went and crafted a few things between the episodes. One, we've got this disk drive, the ME drive with the you get a quest reward with a free 4K ME storage cell, so I'll put that in there. And this has that priority set down on here of priority for a storage bus for this drawer system of 1,000, but I've locked all the drawers, so it won't store just anything in here, only the stuff that I actually put in the drawers will actually try to store in here, which is good. Everything else will go into the 4K drive, which is good because I've only got one drive at the moment. I have other materials for more 4K drives. That's not much of a problem. Other thing I will say is do disconnect your chargers when they're not being used, because right now I've only got a really low power source going in, so it can drain that quite easily. Have a look at it right there. You see, it's only about quarter full. It is filling up gradually, but when these are on, it starts to drain. So I could upgrade it, but I could just leave it where it is. I did also create the 16K storage component for the Mac inlet. So this makes the Singularity. But as you can see, this is 1,500 of 131,000. Now the Singularity did say that we can use either a 16K or a 64K. Seems to just say, yeah, you can use either one. So if that's the case, then we just need to throw basically any items into here. 128,000 per item. There we go. So yeah, and this will actually store, because if we have a look at here, this stores 131,000, so that's more than enough. Except that's terribly slow. We need to upgrade that cobblestone generator. So to do that, we're going to just first of all break it and turn on my magnet. There we go. And to upgrade it, unfortunately, it's weird. The cobblestone has upgrades, but it is sort of like the upgrade that we actually want to use, which is the emerald one, needs tier 4, which is blaze rods. And I tend to have more emeralds than I do blaze rods. But if I just grab 8 emeralds, I have put some blaze powder. I've been sifting from downstairs. Basically throw compressed gravel into here. It turns to compressed sand. Put the compressed sand back through. You get compressed dust, and then you can just drop it into your utility sieve, this one that just takes whatever I want to put into it, and it starts producing various things, including exactly what we want, which is blaze powder. I then put the blaze powder upstairs into the compactor right here, and we get some blaze rods out of it. So for 40 it's 40 blaze powder to actually convert into the blaze rods. Someone did say I forgot to put water in this phytogenic insulator, so I'm going to just test that out. Will it work without daylight if I just crunch this up and put it into the signal? Will it not take charge? Oh, it will take charge. Good. Not that I particularly need charge, but you get the idea. I just want to test whether the quartz seed will work in here. Nope. Seems to definitely need sunlight. Let's just put some light there. Nope, that's really not liking it, so that's fine. And then we can just basically craft up the rest of our cobble gen. So our current tier is tier 3. 1 cobblestone block every 10 ticks. That's horrible. That's 2 a second. Okay, every 5 ticks, so that's 4 a second. And 5 is every tick, so that's 20 a second. That's getting better. Probably not enough still, but I definitely need to get further up. So let's just get that going. So that's 1, and that's 2. And there we go. So we can start piling up the cobblestone. Put you back. Let's see what that's like now. Yeah, there we go. That's much nicer, isn't it? But as you can see, that's sort of like, yeah, I mean, if we just approximate, that's going to be sort of the equivalent. Oh, it looks like it's about, yeah, oh, that's going to be a lot of seconds, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to need something faster than that. Unfortunately, there's nothing really that restricts what you put in there, but you just have to put in something in there. And so, for example, if I just grab a whole bunch of gravel, we can dump gravel in there, although we can't control shift click it in. We can dump it all in there, and it works, but again, it's just really what you have on hand. So this kind of thing is why you want it as early as possible. Because you're going to basically want to convert it over into lots and lots of items. So just throw away as many items as we can. And as you can see, it's 3,000 and we need 131,000. So that we're going to be waiting a while. We could move it elsewhere. In fact, does that thing even need power? Does it have a power connection? can probably move it somewhere else, and then we can just get around here. No, it doesn't have a power connection. Okay, so why don't we just take you out and you, and then we'll move it somewhere else. So where's good for this? Why don't we put it? I'm going to put a cobblestone piece in the corner of here somewhere. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay, and then let's put the matter condenser there, the cobble gem beneath it, and then let's put this 16k back in. Oh no, really? It resets? Fine. Okay, so the way to speed this up now then is to feed even more stuff into this block. Now, I should note that these cobblestone generators can only feed into an inventory above them or into a hopper below them. So we could put a hopper on top and then another one on top of that. That would certainly get us to there. Tier 2, going to tier 3. So I'm just going to need a lot more blaze powder and a lot more emeralds, it seems. Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go and craft a few more cobble generators, and then what we'll probably do is create some more item conduits. Do I have some more pulsating iron? I do have a bit more pulsating iron. We'll use some more of those and binder composite. There we go, or composite conduit binder, whatever it's actually called when it's cooked up. There we go. Let's get some more item conduits. And we'll probably need to speed the item conduits up because they're not very fast at all by default. But, you know, we can work on it. Let's just get... oh, I'm out of diamonds. I need ender dust for that. Ender dust. I have maybe enough for one upgrade of diamonds. All my diamonds are in nugget form. Whoops. Right here, in fact. Although I do have more. There they are. Yeah. Easily enough done. And that should just spread out. Yep, so there we go. And we can upgrade this cobblestone generator into the 3rd tier. And so on and so on. So I'm going to go and do that, and let's see if I can get this to a decent level. As an alternative for fast transfer of stuff, we can go for translocators, I think. So if we just grab a few redstone and some more iron. Yep, 5 iron, some cobble, some wood. We just need to be able to make some of these item translocators. So we just want a piston first of all. And then do we have everything else we need? We need some gold and some ender dust. So 4 ender dust, that was my last set. That should be good enough to get going, however. We only want 1 pair to start off with. Let's grab you. And there we go. You're also going to need some glowstone, if I remember rightly. Glowstone. I can never remember which side it goes on, so that'll do. And then we just want a chest of some kind, if it'll only go into an inventory. The alternative is we try and get it to go directly from the cobblestone generator, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. Let's give it a try, though. I've got the tier 3 one. I want a tier 5 one. Have you finished with my blaze rods? You have. Let's give this a go. So, blaze rods, tier 4, and tier 5. Okay. So if we put this down, and we put some translocators down, 1 and 2, you basically click on that, and that works as is. Now, this will work 1 at a time, but if you use glowstone, and I forget which side it's on, probably this, it should start transferring much faster. Let's see how fast this is going now. Okay, so that's going up fairly fast. Well, the only thing we can really do to increase the speed right now is pretty much add more of these, which is limited by the amount of blaze rods and emeralds, essentially. I have now run out of emeralds, and I run out of diamonds, I run out of blaze rods, so yeah, the sooner you can get this started, the better. And I guess I'll see how long this takes. And just to illustrate the point, you see this diamond generator, diamond generator would be even better, diamond tier generator. These translocators can transfer at a stack at a time, and you can see it's just nowhere near, versus this one, which is the emerald tier. It's basically going full speed. And of course you can see the other tier, which I can just upgrade this to now. Let's just upgrade more blaze rods. And let's just put that back down. So put that down at the back. And we will just put one of you down. And there we go. So you can see that is faster, but still nothing like this. Okay, so I just need more emeralds to basically be able to do that. And do remember to set this thing to the condenser output into singularities mode. It will just destroy items otherwise. But here we have it on 76,000. I've got up to, what is it, 4 generators now? So I'm sort of generating other resources while we're going. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, I will keep on going. Okay, while our singularity crafts, we should improve our Britannia setup. That end tank is running down. That's running down probably because I've got this crafting with glowstone. Let's just get rid of this. We don't really need those right now. You are probably fine. You're probably fine. It just doesn't have any excess right now. It's all being used up by other processes. So, where was I? Yes, Britannia. We need to improve that setup somewhat. So we're going to be able to place more fluid places down. I need to be able to get out of here. So let's just place this down. And be careful when you put them down, because by default, you're going to need a redstone torch. They're in deactivation mode by default. So if you place them down in front of you and they have access to lava, don't say I didn't warn you, because they'll place it right down where you're standing. Yep, not that that's ever happened to me in the past. So, if we want to actually get this done a little bit more, it's mainly because these thermal lilies only deal with lava at their own Y level. So we need to basically add more Y levels. That's the simple long and short of it. I've also removed all of the chests. All that stuff is now inside, so we can get that done. I do need a couple of other things, a couple of hovering hourglasses. To do that, we're going to need just some mana glass, and I think that's some mana steel as well. But mana glass, mana steel, that should be enough to get us started. Mana glass is kind of a nice little cool sort of translucent glass. Quite useful for building various things, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. There we go. So 3 hovering hourglasses, and we're going to need some soul sand as well. 3 rather than 1. I need to make some soul sand. 3 rather than 1, because I don't want to just have this trigger all 3 fluid places at once. Because I don't want to overload the mana spreader. I want it to just be spread out a little bit. So I want 18 soul sand. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to need another fluid placer on. I'm going to want 3 times the speed as before. So fluid collector, I want a fluid placer. So that's going to need an auto placer. So I need a basic coil, an auto placer, and then a fluid placer. Okay. And again, that will be in deactivation mode by default. So make sure you put this stuff down before you put any sort of connection to that lava tank up there. So you are going to go right about here. There we go. And let's change you over so they're all on pulse mode. That's good. And then we can, on this side, make sure they're all on pulse mode. Yes, yes, yes. So pressurized, whoops. Pressurized fluid conduit. Okay, all the way down. And then set the top one to extract, but just to be ultra safe, I'm just going to grab some more stone. I could just do with changing this form. I want to go with stone bricks. Yeah, that'll do for now. I should just use this stuff to should not living rock for this room, but this is fine. I'm just going to put the stone bricks down. They don't break back into the cobble when I put them down. Put that down there as well. Okay, and then we're just going to need some soul sand. That's that built up, I think. Yep, don't need anything else. We can put the hovering hourglasses down. There we go. And soul sand. So we get that from our witch water, hopefully. Yep, plenty of soul sand. So I need 18, so 3 batches of 6. And again, we don't want to apply them all at once, so we're just going to apply one, wait a couple of minutes or so. It doesn't really have to be exact. As long as the mana spreader has a chance to get rid of stuff, that's not too bad. So let's just put in our first batch. There it goes. So that will count down for 6 minutes. Oh, I shouldn't have merged the stacks. Okay. And that, now, all of these, they don't have that yet. I just need my Yeta wrench to turn the whole thing on. I can just actually come down one here, actually, and click on it. Hopefully click on it. No, I don't want to get in there. What's my Yeta wrench? It's probably in the system. I can get to the top. I've got time. There we go. All was active, so all these should start getting lava. They are. And we can put these back. I'm not sure if these actually block this. They should be okay, I think. So, yeah, we should be fine there. And then we just need to feed this in at the right kind of time. So, yeah, I'm off to speed that thing up. How about Singularity? Is it done yet? Hopefully it should be done. Yeah, there's our first Singularity. You're going to give me that quest? Crossroads quest. We get 2 quantum entangled singularities, which will let us create the 2 separate A2 systems if we want them. ME crafting, we need to get that done as well. That'll take us to some more automated kits, but this singularity will go down over here. And that can go in the Empowerer. And then the last block is needed. The last block is going to be over here, and it's basically the Terra Steel. I've only got 4 out of 9, and that's why I'm needing to speed this thing up. Now, while our Britannia stuff is charging, we're going to need to prepare for the rest of the diamond pickaxe. If you have a look over here, you'll see that these blizz rods. Blizz rods obviously come from blizz powder, so we need 10 blizz powder to actually get the diamond pickaxe. So for that, we basically need to get snowballs and 200 millibuckets of liquid XP. Now, I may be able to get liquid XP from my own XP. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but we can give that a try. To get snowballs in the first place, though, we're going to need a glacial precipitator, and that's another bit of a mouthful to actually pronounce, but do we have any of that at all? Copper gears, well, I'm going to go and get a few of these bits and pieces. So copper, let's just grab a little bit of that, and let's just see if I've got my augment in there. I do, so that can make the copper gears. Glacial, let me just, whoops, glacial. Let me just add this to JEI for favorites. Redstone reception coil is easy enough. Machine, we're going to need some more tin, so tin gears. And then a piston is again easy enough. So a lot of this is a lot easier once you have AE2. So let's get the that's the phytogenic insulator. There we go. Let's put that in there. And then we only need, I think it's 2 copper gears, but we may well need, well, we can borrow the fluid transposer. We're going to need that as well. So let's get that together. What I was going to say, I'm probably also going to need the infinite water. So I'm going to need probably that endeavour, and I'll move that across for this. So let's just go and grab that now, because I don't always need it unless I'm crafting Britannia stuff. That's 3. What did the 4th? Oh, it went in the actual little apothecary. We're not going to craft with that. Thank you. Get that back. And let's put that back over here. I'm not... can we get... Yeah, there's going to be some space for some power there. Let's grab some conduit. And set this up. So let's just grab some energy conduit. Okay, and I'm probably going to want something there as well. So let's just put some energy conduit down there. Are you done? You are. Good. We've got everything we need. So there. Glacial precipitator. We want the machine frame. Good. And then we want the glacial precipitator. Okay. I'm going to put this for now. I'm going to put it there. And I'm just going to sort this all out. I want to be able to pull from the left side automatically, I think. So I'm going to set up the end of our right about here. Do we have a room underneath? So this isn't... Yeah, we do have a room underneath. Good. So there we go. And then I'm going to need to get a bucket and get some water into that. That's straightforward. Unfortunately, it doesn't keep its own water. Oh, really? Do I not have any buckets? Huh. Oh, I used them on that previous recipe, didn't I? I need 2 buckets. Give me another bucket, please. I need to go and find one of my other water sources for this. Probably got some downstairs. I'll just use that. There we go. Okay, so that should fill. And then we want to not try and grab it from there, but we want to auto input unavailable. Oh, okay, so I guess we'll just feed it in from the top. And I'll just use some pressurized fluid conduit. Yeah, insert always active and always active there. Okay, so that's going to start producing snowballs, and quite quickly. And we're going to need 20 of them, so this is not going to need very much time. So let's just actually turn off the insert. They stack up to 16. That's annoying. Okay, so there's my 20 snowballs. Then I'm going to need to make sure I don't have any other stuff going here. So I want the... where is my... Ah, there it is. Fluid transposer. Let's borrow you, put you down here. I don't want any inputs for that for the moment. In fact, I'm going to set the top as the input. And let's just get rid of both of these as well. I don't need those anymore, well, hopefully. And then the fluid transposer is going to basically be dumping liquid XP into this. Now to get the liquid XP, we're going to need the something like the experience solidifier. If we just look at the solidified experience, we can dump it into using a magma crucible. Well, I'm going to need to move stuff around. Using a magma crucible, we can get this stuff into our fluid transposer. An essence of knowledge. So we get 160 millibuckets. So I'm going to need like 10 of these, or probably like 15 of these. And I've got 15 levels, so I'm not sure if one level equals 1, but let's give this a go. So let's get rid of the precipitator now. I shouldn't need it. And we'll grab our magma crucible back. Oh, I guess I could have just left it over here. Sometimes you just don't think about this kind of stuff. So let's input from the left. And auto input disabled, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be inputting from this side, so that will be our output. Fine, and auto output is enabled. So that's going to work as long as I can get the solidified experience. Let's go and see what we need to craft that. Solidifier. Yeah, that's the thing. So we're going to need some empowered diamantine crystal blocks, which is going to be empowered diamantine. And diamantine is diamonds. So I'm going to need 18 diamonds. The rest is just clay, and light blue pigment, which is very, very straightforward. We can just get some of that. So I'm going to do this blocks at a time, actually, so I shouldn't need that many of this at all. We just need clay, a few of those blocks, some of the clay blocks themselves. And I think that's everything. We just need the diamonds, and that's going to be probably the limit. Do I have enough ender dust? I do. And do I have enough for diamonds? It's 14. I'm going to need 18. Where's the rest of my... there they are. So I've got nearly a stack of the diamond nuggets. That should be enough. There we go. So 21, and we can dump the rest in. So 18 of those need to be converted into diamantine. I could put them into a block form first, I guess. And that should convert over. Diamantine. Okay. And then it needs to go into empowered diamantine. So I need to go and put this down here. I don't have the power block anymore, do I? And I can't really transport power around. I could go and put the other oil thing down. I think I had an oil generator, didn't I? Did I not build an oil generator? I need another ender tank, mind you, ender tank. But the default channel... Oh, I'm going to be short of blaze rods, aren't I? How about an ender tank? Is that everything? Yeah, it's just the blaze rods. But we may have enough. Did I sieve some more behind the scenes? I did. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Let's drop these into the compressor. So I remember where I put it. There it is. Take the augment back out. And then I only need 4 of these. So 20 should be enough. Yeah, and then we'll just dump everything else back into the system that I don't need anymore. So you. All that stuff can go away. Glass covers, mana spreaders, soul sand. Yeah, all of you can go away. I'm just going to keep the snowballs, light blue dye, that's fine. And we should have everything we need then. Okay, that's nice and cleaned. All right, then we just need an ender tank. And did I have that oil generator? Coal generator. Where did my oil generator go then? Because I had one over here. Over here, nope. Over here, yeah, oil generator. But I did have another one. Is it in my backpack? Oil generator. Let me have a look around, see if I can find it. Didn't find it, just made another one. So let's just get our ender tanks going. Ender tanks. And this will just give us an alternate power source. That's one ender tank. I actually need two. I need just the cauldron again. And the ender pearl. I basically used the source end of the ender tank before, but that's fine now. We've got that, so that can go back on wherever I'm growing it. So there. Yep. And that is inputting by default, I hope. It is. Okay, and then we'll just dump this in the other room. That'll just serve as a recharging source for this. It's not going to be terribly fast, but it should work. There we go, one oil generator. And dump that out. There it goes, it's starting generating power. So this should have enough power. We are going to need to just take that back off because I don't have the terra steel yet, but there we go. We can just empower these diamantine, so that should be 2 pieces of clay. And you can put hoppers around the outside, but it just tends to be with this kind of stuff that you don't really use it that often. At least not unless it's a larger pack for lots of different things. You can go away. And this, hopefully, shouldn't use up all the power before it empowers the block. And we'll do the same thing with both blocks and be able to get the empower that way. And I was about to go and craft the, go and work on a mob farm because we need at least 6 of the solidified experience to get the experience solidifier itself. So it's sort of circular to unload my personal XP. But I thought there is this XP drain I forgot about, and we just need some iron bars for that. So let's see if this will actually work. And then maybe a tank just to hold it. Just a fluid tank will do. And then let's see if that will work. I just want wherever my fluid transposer is. That's the induction smelter. That's the fluid transposer. Yep. And let's just set the input to the top. And I'm just going to put a tank up there just to see what happens. And then an XP drain onto the top of the tank. Yeah, that's much faster. Okay, so don't worry about empowering the diamantine. And then we've got this, and it is not pulling in from the top, so we just need to set this to an output on this side. So let's set you to an output. Yeah, okay, so that is filling. And will we have enough to make our blizz rods, I wonder? We're certain, it looks like we're going to have enough, but who knows? Let's leave that to go a little while. How's our well, that's getting better. That's getting better. We need 5 more, however. I don't think that's going to be enough for 5, but let's see how far it actually goes. So we got 4 terra steel. We need a lot more. I'm going to need to make more mana steel, but that's easy. There it goes. Let's see what's the rate of that dropping. That may be enough for another one. Unfortunately, if it runs out, you sort of have to restart and wait for the tank to fill again. But are you going to have enough? You are going to have enough. Okay, so I'm going to need, what, 3 more pieces of terra steel, and then we're okay to craft everything, I think. And there we go. It was more than enough. It looks like maybe only 5 levels would have actually done the job. So yeah, do keep some of your levels. And then we'll just dump that in their compactor, and that will produce our 2 blizz rods that we actually need for the pickaxe, which leaves just the terra steel. I did put a capacitor bank down here just to serve as extra energy sort of storage, just in case the crafting of the final diamond pickaxe takes longer than expected. But other than that, that's fine. And I just have to wait for this to fill up a little bit more. One other tip: do remember the band of money that you got, it's actually full when you get it. So I think it is anyway. At least I don't think I actually filled it. So that should be enough to donate quite a bit of mana to your pool, as you can see right here. and basically get you at least the last few of whatever you want. That should actually get us some Terra Steel. And there is another quest as well that requires even one more Terra Steel. So I guess I could make one more if there's enough mana left. 1, 2, 3. So that's 8 Terra Steel. Let me just go and get another Mana Pearl. And that should be the last. There we go. So another Mana Pearl. I think I've already got a Mana Diamond over there, so that should be straightforward. Is that Band of Mana out? Yeah, that's completely empty now. So we've got everything we need, but, you know, oh, it's not Mana Pearl. It's actually Mana Diamond I wanted. Never mind, I was close. There we go. Mana Diamond. 1. Converted. There we go. And I should mention that. So 1, 2, and 3. That should make the last Terra Steel I want. This one can get converted, but can we grab you, please? There we go. 1 Terra Steel. So the Terra Steel we're going to use for the quest, but we are going to make a block of it first. There we go. Block of Terra Steel can go down. Where's my Empowerer? Here. And there it goes. It's going to start crafting the item we need for the diamond pickaxe. While that's happening, we'll pop back up into which quest is it? I think it's the Britannia one. Yeah, Terra Steel here. You absorb a Terra Steel and you get one of these picks. There we go. That can break through pretty much everything. And that we need to actually get to the Elven Gateway if we want to do the last quest. But we did get another one of these picks, so that's a useful thing to have. And how are these doing? That's maintaining, and that is draining. So, yeah, I don't know how much energy this is going to need, but I will leave it alone for a little while. And it's done. You definitely need an energy buffer. Let me tell you, this was half full. It's now empty, or at least nearly empty. So, yeah, this was about 500,000, and these only hold about 80,000 by default. So, you are going to need those. So, uses for this. You can make all kinds of things with them, but given the expense, the only thing I actually want is this, the diamond pickaxe. So I just need 2 diamonds, and we should be sorted. Let's just see. Do I have any diamonds left? I have 4. And do I have the blizz rods, or did I dump them into here? Blizz? Where are my blizz rods? Are they still in the compactor? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so everything put together, ready for the most expensive diamond pickaxe you've ever seen. Diamond pickaxe and done. Okay, so hopefully that counts for everything we need to. Apparently my block of Terra Steel did not count. That's extremely annoying. Yeah, that's extremely annoying. However, I do have a pickaxe, so that is counted. Does that harvestable? It is harvestable. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, aside from not checking the quests, I'm going to have to craft more Terra Steel, clearly, but I can do that off camera. We are going to need more Terra Steel if we want to do that Elven Portal anyway, so I just want to get some bricks. I want to see what's up there. Is it just more bedrock outside this? There we go. Never dig straight up. Oh yeah, it is more bedrock. Good, but there is space up there. Okay, and let's just get further up. Okay, so interesting. So there's our 4 chambers, and there's, remember when I was spawning Enderman? Well, this is where they ended up. Yeah, so that's fine. And polished obsidian. I guess I can just pick it up. Okay, and that means I can now clear out pretty much all of this space. This is a new sort of new chamber to expand into, so I can expand all the walls. So that's pretty much it for today's episode. I'm going to go and craft more Terra Steel between them, and we'll see you next time for some more breakouts. I'm pretty happy that I'm able to get through this wall now. Okay, what about the final thing? The final thing, presumably, still needs this moving out, which probably still needs me to actually get the Terra Steel. I'm annoyed at that, but nothing much I can do. I will come craft more Terra Steel and bring the walls down. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and next time we'll see you for some more breakout. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Bonus footage. There is just in this adder area, and something I only just noticed, maybe other people didn't, underneath this polished obsidian block, there is a painted glowstone block. So it provides light into the chamber below. So if you dug up anyway, if the chamber below, you'd be able to break through this block at least. Although you get to polished obsidian. However, I think one of these 4 directions had regular obsidian, not polished obsidian, above them. So if you haven't got to this point yet, do try and dig through from the bottom just to get through and see if any of your 4 are obsidian, which you can get through with these iron pickaxes. Happen if you try to use the pick of choice on obsidian. In fact, hang on. Yeah, so maybe that was it. What happens if I hit one of these with obsidian? No, that just gives me another iron pickaxe. Anyway, see if any of your 4 corners have obsidian blocks above them. And obviously you can't get out otherwise, but you can stick your head through, I guess. So there is that.